Spinmo.
Yes.
You got a surprise video here.
Yeah. Surprise challenger has entered. It's not on the list, but I saw Woodward posted it, and it was from Kay Adams. She interviewed Ed Reed. I haven't even listened to it yet. Here is what Ed Reed had to say about Detroit Lions safety Kerby Joseph.
Who's the best safety left in it? Who's the best safety right now in the league?
Oh, there's a few guys balling. I can't even lie. A guy in Detroit, my guy in Baltimore, you know, those guys are doing it and doing it well. Obviously, their teams are in it, you know, so that makes a difference. You know, those two guys are bringing it, you know, so that's why I've been watching. Really, there's a lot of other people, but you know,
Kerby and Kyle Hamilton.
Kerby and Kyle Hamilton.
So that's Ed Reed.
Let's go! I'm fucking vindicated!
Also known as the greatest safety of all time.
Come on now.
Saying that Kerby Joseph and Kyle Hamilton are the two best safeties in the NFL.
They called me a madman, Spinny.
They did.
They called me a madman.
This might be our biggest victory lap.
This is a huge dub
2
for you.
years early on it, but I don't give a fuck. I saw the vision. This kid was a superstar from the get. As soon as I saw him hit the helicopter, and it was Turbin for the Cowboys. The helicopter fumble. Legendary shit.
Yeah.
Back-to-back interceptions on Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, here's the thing with Aaron Rodgers. I think a lot of people just don't put perspective when that happened. And I get probably, he is getting a little bit older. He isn't the same as he was. I think he was injured this year. Matter of fact, I know a guy on the Jets team that played there with him. He was injured this year. That's why I didn't get to see the best version of him. But Aaron Rodgers didn't throw interceptions in his career. That's like... Yes, the touchdowns, everyone thinks about that too. But he was extremely efficient. Did not throw a lot of interceptions.
No.
Kerby got him twice. In one game.
Yep. That doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. And then like a murderous psychopath, he just keeps he's like he has a football. He's going on a world tour after that.
Hell yeah.
He brought
He was with
Good
him
Morning
everywhere.
Football. Yeah, dude, he brought the footballs with him everywhere. But beyond that too, just the first 2 years, 4 interceptions in each one of those years. Kerby Joseph was truly a special player. Then he had this year 9 of those things, 17 hasn't been done since the man who just complimented Kerby Joseph himself, Ed Reed. Kerby Joseph is that guy, and I've been calling for it for 2 years. He finally cashed it in.
I just need
with
you
Ed
to
Reed
trust
himself.
me. That's
God
all.
damn it.
And shout out to Motor City Cats in the Woodward Sports Chat with the Super Chat. He says, Easy and Spenny's favorite Detroit Lions podcast is Motor City Cats. So can you make sure you subscribe and watch live right after Heavies at 7 p.m. Eastern? Also, if you guys don't know in the chat, this is Chef. So shout out to Chef.
Shout out Chef.
In the Woodward Sports Chat. Yeah, but there you go. So fuck all of you who doubted. You know who you are. I'm not going to call you out by name. Fuck all of you who doubted. And you stupid little Rams fans, stupid little Vikings fans, all the fans that want to talk shit. That is Ed motherfucking Reed, the greatest safety in the history of football, saying Kerby Joseph and Kyle Hamilton are the two best safeties in the NFL. So Xavier McKinney, suck one. Anybody else, suck one. Rams fans, suck one. You guys can't talk anymore. Because you don't got to take it from me or Easy anymore. You say we don't know ball, or say we don't know what we're talking about, or oh, you guys just sit up there and talk. You don't know anything. Nobody on God's green earth can question what Ed Reed knows about safety play.
If you guys watch the show routinely, I remember there's certain days where I just befuddled, flustered, and pissed off because there'd be people in the chat talking about benching Kerby Joseph. There'd be people in the chat talking about we need to assign certain safeties, we need to put certain. And I like Infante Melifonwu. I'm a big Infante fan. Sorry, that's a tough thing to say. But the disrespect Kerby Joseph was getting was just absolutely absurd.
Ridiculous.
Like he had made up for so much more that was happening on that field, and I think a lot of people were just blind to it because it just, all due respect, just didn't know ball. Kerby Joseph, hell of a safety.
The best safety in the NFL.
Ball knowers.
Ball knowers.
Also, shout to Matt K with the super chat. Says, don't pretend like you don't have something in your closet to go cross-dressing, LOL. Shot for Chris.
Shots for Chris.
Again, that was Pete. I could see the confusion in the overlay. I do not, but Pete has several. He tried to invite me over to show off his whole wardrobe, and I was like, no thanks, dude. That's weird. But
that's fair.
Fair. Hey, to each their own. I don't judge.
That's what we call non-ball knowers. You're absolutely correct.
That is what you call non-ball knowers.
I wish you could go back in time and see which one of you.
I wish we could. Honestly, I kind of want to. But I don't care that much.
Just had to find some of the summer shows.
Because you know who you are. And that's what matters the most. You know You didn't believe. You know you don't know ball. Because there were people saying Kerby Joseph wouldn't start on this team this year.
Yeah.
There were people saying Kerby Joseph should be the odd man out in the safety room. Seeing Jerry Jacobs and Cam Sutton in front of that man getting burned all year and him having to make up for it and going, oh, he's the problem. You didn't know what you're talking about then. You don't know what you're talking about now. Ed Reed, the safety god, just said he is one of the 2 best safeties in football.
Nick.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes back to his rookie year. Like, having 4 interceptions in its own right is such a huge accomplishment, and the sky was the limit from there for people that were actually seeing what he was doing. Like, the definition of a ball hawk, this guy's super athletic freak coming out of college, and you put him in this Aaron Glenn defense, he doesn't want to see Aaron Glenn go either. I heard Kerby Joseph talking about AG and how much he's meant to him. And you talk about the confidence to just go out there and grow as a player. And we always talk about the 3rd year under Brad Holmes. Kerby Joseph has ascended into one of the best, not just safeties in the league, like he is one of the best defenders. I thought he should have been up there for Defensive Player of the Year in a down year when it came to people on the defensive line.
Oh, he'll be up there.
He should be up there. Talking about 9 interceptions and, like, Aiden Hutchinson got hurt, fellas. A lot of his picks were early. Like, if Aiden Hutchinson doesn't go down, he might have ended the year with 11, 12, 13 of these things because pressure on the quarterback helps you get those picks. So
that is true.
Watch out next year, too, especially if he doesn't get the contract this offseason, which I think he will get it.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, like, I think the hot streak. Let's see. If I'm trying to see off the top of my head if I count the games that Kerby had interceptions. I know he had one against the Rams.
Maybe count for a while.
I'm just wondering if they slowed down after that Cowboys game because I know Brian Branch got 2, Kerby got the 1 after that.
I think
is that when it started
they
to slow
slowed down after Carlton got hurt.
After Carlton got hurt?
Because then he couldn't take as many risks.
I'm just going to pull up his stats. How about that?
And a lot of them came in the red zone.
The only reason why I look at the Cowboys game is that is the game where our guy, Aiden Hutchinson, did go out. And they were balling that game. Branch had 2 of them. Kerby had a few of them. And I think it's you that pointed out, too, that Branch probably could have continued on that interception streak that he was on, or at least remained in the top 5 of those conversations had he been left at the safety spot.
He had to move to nickel.
But, yeah, he had to move to nickel. We got Fontamel Famu back, and we're trying to simulate some sort of pressure. By the way, I don't know. I just saw this on Twitter last night. I think Nate Tyson won the found it. Detroit Lions ranked like 4th in just regular 4-man pass rush since week 9 without Hutch.
Yeah.
I'm not buying
that. I don't believe
that. I guess I get, like, that's what the numbers would have to say, but, like, it's not what the tape said.
No.
It's not what the tape says at all. At least not
Dante
about the blitz.
151 in the Woodward Sports Chat drops the super chat. He says, this shot goes to easy. And I'm sorry, but beard on Ed Reed looks god-awful. But that is an awesome compliment from Reed to Kerby and Kyle. And I could see Easy pulling off Samoa Joe look. Trust me.
Samoa Joe. I remember Samoa Joe.
Ed Reed definitely needed to hit Lady Jane's and get a trim there for sure.
For sure.
Easy, I'll pour you up in a second here. But
yeah.
Kerby Joseph,
Shout
to
to
start
Dante.
the year, had 4 interceptions in his first 5 games. Following the Aiden Hutchinson injury, he had 5 in the next 12 games.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you think, like,
Yeah.
he maybe would have been up there with some of Ed Reed's, like, career
sure.
Hall of Fame seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like you said, the pass rush definitely helps because it forces the guy to get the ball out more. It allows Kerby to kind of dial in on the one receiver he's looking at because he won't have the opportunity to go through different progressions, because if he tries to go through 3 different progressions, Aiden Hutchinson will be there in that ass. But no, shout out to Kerby Joseph. I think Kerby Joseph should be Defensive Player of the Year. I think
Yeah, there's like a safety bias. I don't get why it's always like whoever has the most sacks. That's a complete bullshit.
And nobody this year was an outstanding pass rusher. The best pass rusher this year is Nick Benito.
he was actually really fucking
Yeah, but
really
not
good.
when you look at the other pass rushers of
historical.
previous years. Shout out to Juice Talks Football in the Woodward Sports Chat. Said Monster Jam gonna be lit, boys. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully they get back to y'all. Yeah, they
We
did.
should squad up.
They did actually just email me before the show, so I'm gonna talk to them about what's going on there.
Hey, Dante, appreciate you for the shot, brother.
Yeah, that
Gotta
I
get
that crown by
reaction.
itself in
that
a
warm
minute.
crown is
Ooh.
something. Dude, I'm telling you, just drink tequila or gin. Everything better.
Should have brought some Coke. Did you buy a chaser? Or you just bought a straight
No,
crown.
Just watch straight.
Oh my
You said what?
Never mind.
No, sir.
I know what you mean.
You're a psychopath.
god. Yeah.
Wait, what were you? What? What did you make your face for?
Crown and Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Thought you were talking about something else.